Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Happy... Oh, what day of the week is it? Happy Monday. God, it's another week already, right? So I did not get everything done last night, unfortunately, with Goetia. I did try to get as much as possible as I could done, but I didn't get anywhere near enough done. So tonight we're hopefully going to get the rest of the game done in the last 3 hours. That means I'll have spent about 11 hours at this point on this game, which is a little bit more than I thought I was going to spend. I am currently right outside Foros's territory. These 5 or 6 rooms or whatever it is, it's a little hard to tell. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms because the conservatory makes up just a huge portion of stuff. But instead of doing that, I'm actually going to go straight to the Fields of Stone and just finish out getting the last of the demon stuff taken care of. So I actually need to go back real quick. Yeah, I need to go back. There's something I need to grab back here, and I was thinking about this last night. The petrol puzzle that we currently have down here, for anyone who doesn't remember. I need a way to transport petrol from where it's currently at to where I need it to be at. And this milk jug seems like it's awfully convenient for that. So we're gonna get this petrol jug here. And nope, did not mean to do that. Alright, whee! I can definitely see if you have played this game before how speedrunning it can be very, very quick. So go all the way over here. Alright, and then down here. I passed the petrol thing? Oh, it's right there. So, yeah, here we go. Basically, dip the jug, take the petrol. I now have a milk jug filled with petrol, a can of petrol, and now a can full of petrol. Good. So now I can come down here, and I can use the petrol on the machine here, and aha! It now has working power. There should be enough fuel for a couple of hours. Coolio. So, ooh, what's this? I didn't notice this hole in the wall before. There is light behind it, so let's go in here, maybe? Oh, hello. I don't see any opening up there. A ladder? The ceiling might be an interesting lead. Okay, so there's something else here. Some colored wires and a small broken down clock. It looks like electrical equipment. This one is the same as the one in the panel upstairs. I'm in luck. Alright, that's a clue that I don't have something for yet. A new altar waiting for me. It's gonna be a rather oppressive feeling. What? It's Ted. What are you doing here by yourself? Poor thing. Okay, so there's a bear named Ted. Oh, okay. I can't see anything. Okay, so there's something I need to do still. Some cleaning products. There's a pipe in the can. No, there's something but a panel. I didn't see a panel earlier. Did anyone else see a panel? Some sort of panel I need to do something with? Question mark? Oh, what's this? Doesn't take an expert to tell that some fuses are missing. I guess let's set things to... Ah, I now have light here. Oh, new notes. Not exactly surprising. September 6th, 1938. Generator overhaul. Done. Fixing lights in the laboratory. Done. Take the supplies to the bunker. Lift overhaul. Done. Replace the fuse in the crypt switchboard. Draw a plan of the bunker. Study plant sample as far away from the manor as possible. Cords, measures, small shovels, picks. A true archaeologist's arsenal. Nobody will be angry at me for borrowing them, I suppose. Okay, and a briefcase It's locked, naturally. I have half an answer to this, I think. Maybe? What clues do I currently have for this section of the game? Nothing here. Nothing here. Suitcase reminder. Mother, Edward, Father, Robert. Mother, Edward, Father, Robert. What? Main Blackwood House. 1940. Annie's November 1940. No, that's not when she was born, though. It's... Ah, I opened the hatch there, now I see. A range of supplies. Alright, so now I can come down here. I can grab some colored wires and a small broken clock. No, I can grab the... There we go. I can grab this fuse here. Okay, so now I have another fuse. Okay, so what can I do with this fuse? Put it into the... Extension 1? Alright. So... Okay. Let's go to the left here. Can I actually see things here at the moment? No. Okay. Did I muck something up? The suitcase. I'm nothing if not curious, but the suitcase with a coded lock that was carelessly left on a crate at the entrance of a secure shelter is very intriguing, to say the least. I don't know where to find the code, though. I should think about it while exploring the underground. Okay. I found a hint for it, though. And we have a couple more entries here. Electricity just takes a little logic to master. I should thank Mother and Father for fueling my natural curiosity. The modern age is no match for me now. Well then, let's explore this shelter. Is it here? Alright, so the well always has to be turned on. And now I have extension 1 in the workshop turned on. Does this do anything? Ah, I have power in here now. Some moves are still legible enough. Russula Aura, Sage, Royal Fern. It's a puzzling set. These characters look like ancient Arabic, not a language I'm familiar with. Oh good, I have a book on ancient Arabic. A pepper mill that contains some unknown powder. This vent is still clear. I feel a light breeze coming from it. A symbol is drawn in the flask. 3 concentric circles around a triangle. Okay. The stained glass is lit up by a lamp from behind. This is quite beautiful, but rather odd. These mixtures have taken some interesting colors. Bottles filled with plants, mushrooms, dried leaves, and algae? This tree is almost red. I feel dizzy touching it. How can a plant like this survive with no light? The profile of a feline, a crescent moon, and a key. I can click on them, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Some notes and several recipes, or maybe chemistry formulas? Protection. Recipe. Less Elamia. More Russule. Cyanomophtha. 1 or 2 extra pinches of powder. GH time 2. Try with triangle. triangle. Slate triangle with a crossed out works. Without crystals as well. Check with triangle with a line through to the top to dissipate. Only the nutrients present in the rock feed the tree. Still, its vitality suggests that that something else is feeding it generously. Really touching its roots leaves me exhausted, panting and drained. I can scarce imagine the consequences of such strangeness. The red color of the wood turns brownish when plunged into water. Propagating it through cuttings is impossible. One of the leaves stuck to my skin for a few minutes. Red streaks colonized its centre, but left no mark on my skin. That's not terrifying at all. Cat Moon 20... What is that? 21 to 24? This cursed plant is an infection. May it never leave these tunnels. I considered setting it on fire, but I cannot bring myself to do it. The catacombs cough up more of this vegetation each day. Mother planned to make a deal with Bonet. I hope she's ready to face the consequences. I'm putting this research aside for a while. The creation of my labyrinth requires all my attention. I'm leaving for Scotland tomorrow. These underground tunnels should be closed up, but I'm just too curious. So, hold on. We found a couple hints here. This room was used as a workshop for chemistry or alchemy. The plants mentioned in this journal are of this world, however, and their origin escapes me. One thing in particular intrigues me, though. The journal mentions Bonet. If he left some trace here, I should look into it. I might find some answers. Suppose I need to align these symbols in the right order, whatever it is. I only have a few seconds to do so. I didn't manage to restore power to every room. So, it's Cat Moon Key. Cat Moon 21 to 24. Anything else here to look at? I can go left here. Oh, we have an underground graveyardy thing. Yep. I don't see a name on this tombstone. A full circle. A sphere? A star? Oh, there's a random moon thing here. The name is removed from this one. I can almost make out about a dozen names on the back of this tombstone. They're all illegible. A swan? There's a raven carved into this tombstone. W.H. Okay, so I have multiple puzzles here then at the moment. What am I supposed to be doing? What? So I have access to a flask that I can possess, and I have possession of this Arabic book. Alright, let's turn the power back on in here. Extension 1. Can I go back to the main room here? Mother, Edward, Father, Robert. 2, 1. Cat and the Moon. Oh, here we go. The Saint and the Hunchback. The Wild Swans at Kool-Aid, William Butler Yeats. The Cat and the Moon. The cat went here and there, and the moon spun round like a top. And the nearest kin of the moon, the creeping cat, looked up. Black Menelaus stared at the moon, for wander and wail as he would, the pure cold light in the sky troubled his animal blood. Menelaus runs on the grass, lifting his delicate feet. Do you dance, Menelaus, do you dance, when two close kindred meet? But better than call a dance, maybe the moon may learn, tired of that courtly fashion. A new dance turn, Menelaus creeps through the grass, from moonlight place to place. The sacred moon overhead has taken a new phase. Does Menelaus know those pupils will pass from change to change, and that from round to crescent, from crescent to round they range? Menelaus creeps through the grass, alone, important and wise, and lifts to the changing moon his changing eyes. And then I have this. Gold, silver, iron, copper. Gold, iron, copper. What? The father is gold. What symbol does gold use? The sun, gold, is a circle with a dot. Silver is the mother. Silver is 4. And then iron is the brother. Iron is... Where's iron on here? Rock salt. Oh, Mars, steel, iron. It's 2. So... So 4 and 2. 4 and 2. Mother, it's 4, 2, something 2? 4, 2, something 2? Is that what it is? Four, 2, something 2. Zero. The father is 0. Okay, so we have... what the hell is this? Gabriel, Alexander, Robert, and Edward, Annie, Abigail, who are deceased, and then it goes down from there. Abraham, Lydia, and Robert, who had a child, Evelyn. Jonathan and Elizabeth, who were born of Mary. What? Notes on the history of the Blackwoods. Judging by the notes I could gather here and there, and the research led by my ancestor, the first traces of the Blackwoods date back to the beginning of the 19th century. They are only sparse hints. Most of the useful information is from the last 2 centuries. The manor. According to the Register of Births, Blackwood Manor is fairly recent in the family's history. The residence located close to Oakmarsh Village was the fiefdom of the Blackwoods since the construction in 1623. Couldn't find where the Blackwoods came from before that, however. The manor as we know it today has little in common with the old building. Some parts have been added to the building, more or less in harmony with the original plan. The aviary, in particular, was one of Sir Edward Blackwood's whims and was built between 1795 and 1798. The upper floors were apparently added or made higher. The tower that we named the observatory is the last piece of the set and was added in 1812. As for the location of the manor, it seems it was built on the ruins of a medieval stronghold, itself built on ruins from the Roman era. Such reuse of a place is hardly uncommon, but there are few traces of its past nowadays. I managed to find a plan mentioning the old building in the eastern part of the estate, nevertheless. Additionally, our ancestor, Jonathan Blackwood, sponsored an archaeological mission on his estate in 1856. Numerous objects from the Roman era between 60 and 70 AD were unearthed. Pottery, amulets, cutlery, a few coins. With this discovery, Jonathan Blackwood became an honorary member of the London Society of Archaeology. A second team was commissioned to pursue further research, but the results are not mentioned anywhere. For some unknown reason, the main contractor seems to have disappeared along with his workers and equipment without even asking for payment. This last detail intrigues me. A simple disagreement between Jonathan Blackwood and the contractor would not have been cause for him to forget about remuneration. I believe he fled after discovering something in the manor's basement, though the thought is both terrifying and fascinating. Among Blackwood's architectural curiosities, one in particular is noteworthy: the church. It is located in the center of Eldwich, a peculiar choice for a place of worship. The closest building is the Watchtower. It was built in the 16th century and marks the limit of the estate. Crossing the fortress in order to pray is quite the experience. I suppose this place was chosen for a reason, but what reason it may be escapes me. The history of this building is rather hectic. The first church was built in the 13th century and destroyed in 1537 when Henry VIII ordered the dissolution of the monasteries. Sir William Whitegate, Bishop of Coventry, had it rebuilt in 1551. It was completed in 1556. No mass has been celebrated there since the start of the century. The Blackwood lineage. There are several hypotheses regarding the origins of the Blackwood family, but it is quite difficult to make sure this information is indeed accurate. Some think that it is a branch of the Douglas clan, which changed their name when they left the lowlands. In any case, everyone seems to agree that the lineage is of Scottish origin. There is a mention of a departure from Stirlingshire in the 14th century when the first Blackwoods settled in the Western Midlands, but at the same time they were ennobled. Though the first Blackwoods' exploits cannot be denied, their descendants chose different occupations. One branch of the family has been known for its research in medicine and the study of the human body from the 17th century. It includes a few talented individuals such as Cole Blackwood, who incurred the wrath of both the public and the church. As a court physician, he seemed to have an interest in studies that were morally reprehensible. Few documents mention the rest of his life, but there were rumors of sorcery and necromancy. True or not, Cole Blackwood seems to be at the base of the dark reputation of our lineage. Well, your name is also the Blackwoods, so, you know, that's a thing. Since then, our family has never stopped studying the sciences. This passion found its way into the family motto in 1742. Percipere docere, educate, teach. A credo that seems to connect the Blackwood lineage to a common goal that goes beyond our simple existence, and one that I am exceptionally fond of. This trait might become more and more pronounced with each generation. Father's obsession with education, research, and culture, in its broadest sense, has influenced my youth and my own concept of science and our lineage. I understand the full extent of it now. Though the Blackwood family now has numerous descendants, they all share this particular link in spite of the distance. We now have 2 professors, my father, a teacher of literature or research in biology, and 2 physicians. Okay, so I'm assuming that basically if there's a cross, it means they're dead. So Abigail's dead, Jonathan and Mary are both dead, Elizabeth is dead, but Elizabeth's children aren't dead, Jonathan and Edward, but John has no children, and both Edwig's children are dead. Abraham, who was our father, we died, Annie's still alive, Annie has 4 children. Lydia, who was Jonathan, I'm assuming that's Abraham's sister, she's dead, and then Robert's still alive, and his child, Eveline, is still alive, who is apparently somewhere around Annie or Abigail's age, but no noted children at the moment. Interesting. Okay, well that was really cool. The suitcase. I'm discovering vast sections of our family's history. Father was never very talkative about it. We had a few cousins, but I never met them. Only branches of the family tree, but still, there are a few of us left nowadays. There are so few of us left nowadays. What are you talking about? Your sister had 4 flipping children. I mean, yes, she technically is married under the Hodkin name now. But, yeah, that's what happens when you have daughters and not sons and old-timiness. You sort of don't carry on the family line then very well. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Why is the light not on here, game? Okay, so codex. What do we have here? What do we have? Protection recipe, less elemania. Try with triangle. And triangle, according to this, is fire. Okay. It's saying slate plus water was crossed out. Check with air to dissipate. So something about the air here. What do I need to do with the air game? Then we have this poem here, the cat and the moon. The cat went here and there, and the moon spun round like a top. So am I supposed to, like... I'm very confused. Cat, moon. 20... Is it saying I have to press the cat thing 21 times and the moon 24 times? What? I know it's something to do with this. So is it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. What? Briefcase puzzle. In the codex, something with triangle, gentle hit. Recall alchemy notes. Pick up nearby book and place over air vent in this area. What? Oh, I have to go into the next area and include that part of the puzzle as well? That is not at all clear to me, game. So, it says to cover up the air here. This thick book should keep the air from coming in. The most noble destiny for a book. What must be done, what must be done. I don't know why we're trying to do that, but okay. So I need to wait for this to run out. And then basically what has to happen is I have to go cat, crescent moon. Wait, is it cat, full moon, crescent moon? Cat, full moon, crescent, crescent, full. Whoopsies. Nothing about the swan at the moment. Don't ask me why. So cat, full, crescent, crescent, full moon, and that solves it. Wait for the timer sound to run out. Yep, definitely makes sense to me, game. Alright. This one seems to be working. I don't think I'll be needing it, though. Yep, there's an elevator here. Okay. Goodness, this cave is huge. How could all this be hidden under the manor without any of us knowing? Father and mother know about this place. Not only that, how is the manor stable? So Blackwood is built on top of a massive cave. I fear for its foundations. Yeah, thank you! And the lead ends here. I could try exploring the walls, but the idea of getting lost in the stone and earth terrifies me. Looking for hints here seems less risky. Oh, here we go. Some thread, shovels, and something to scrape the ground with. Quite the archaeological storehouse. This report is from October 1st, 1856. Did grandfather or grandmother finance these expeditions? January 10th, 1856. Still waiting for my order of clearing equipment. Estimated delay, 2 days. ALCR. 2/10/1856. F5 bones, clean and fit together. Man in his 40s. Sent for dating. Probably 2nd century. Drilling for ventilation is done. Botanical study about to resume. 3/10/1856. Nothing to report. 4/10/1856. Equipment was delivered. Digging at the temple has resumed. 5/10/1856. Mapping of the impacts complete. They are mainly around and inside the temple. 6/10/1856. Nothing to report. 7/10/1856. Nothing to report. 8/10/1856. Sudden growth of the red plants. Zones E to H completely covered. Cleaning in progress. 9/10/1856. Cleaning too slow. Plants are invading the area. Simon and Hardwood moved upstairs, stopping research in G and H. 10/10/1856. What the hell is happening here? And blood. Okay. Yep, hello, definitely not. These plants are reacting to my presence. The people glow my glow, probably. An old-fashioned camera and the flash to go with it. Okay. So we got plants. Super dangerous red plants that apparently kill everything. This ventilation pipe is proof that someone has been working here, or maybe even living here. But who and to what end? Okay, hello, creepy red plants that are frigging everywhere. You're definitely not dangerous to my health or anything. Ooh, here we go. The scleras is red. The same hue as the tiny tree in the laboratory. Where did these strange plants come from? Magnesium, very explosive. This old table's seen a lot of use. The drawers have a lot of wear and tear. Some stones bearing chalk marks down in the wall, and it looks like they can be moved. I'm not an expert, but these ancient columns look like they must be Roman. What would they be doing so far underground, though? These shovels are badly rusted. No one must have used them for a long time. It looks like excavations were focused around this well, but my faint glow won't be bright enough to shed light in there. Alright, mystery note. A map of the caves would be very handy. The networks of tunnel didn't stop here. So it's saying Archives Blackwood, bunker, which was put in 1915, the catacombs, which I came through, and then the giant cave here, and it's saying Roman ruins, temple A through F, stop in G through K, X2 is out, well is out. Highlight? What? Not what I wanted, game, but thank you. So according to this, what am I supposed to be doing here, game? Trying to blow the columns up? ALCR. What was that note about? Codex. ALCR. There's 5 of these. Right, left, center. What does A mean, though? No. So A above. A, L, C, R. through F. Ooh, interesting. Is that another cave? I can see behind the plant. So now I have access to a new cave here, which does what? The stone would make a beautiful pedestal. Oh, hello. It's a pleasure meeting a living being here. Okay, so I have a rock thing, which I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the rock at the moment. Okay, so there's no up or down, nothing like that game. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. ALCR. No, ALCR. Oh. The annotations on this tracing paper are incomplete. Oh, there was something else here. What? Can I rotate this paper, please? Oh, there we go. It was like, can I rotate this paper? There we go. Yeah, there we go. So ALCR. So I don't need that one. What? This is the one that makes the most sense, game. See that? ALCR. So bop 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 bop. Sorry, top right, bottom left, bottom right, middle. There we go. A gold ring that the archaeologists didn't find. Too bad for them. Yes, but now my question is, how do I go any further, game? Because the game literally will not let me go down at the moment. Gotta do something with this rock. What do I need to do with this rock, game? What am I missing? What am I missing here? Do you love me now, mother? Do I have to go back up here for some reason? Oh well. Combine rock with glowing thing. Oh, Jesus. Dumb. I gotta check that before I start flying God knows wherever at this point. Where'd I leave the rock? Nope, rock's right here. So literally I was supposed... Need to use the rock all the way back over here in the cave with the thingy. Yup. Make a flashlight thing. Makes sense. This light will make exploring easier. Okay, so now I can come down here. And, ooh boy, where are we now? Oh, hello. Remains of Roman statues. Looks like they incurred the wrath of the gods. The roots of these reddish plants have penetrated the inside of the lantern. It seems to be giving it a source of energy, like electricity. Unimaginable. A crumpled page from a torn notebook. There is proof of Bunei's presence as early as 1200 years ago. I can only express gratitude towards the men who had the wisdom and courage to banish him from these caves. The name is insane, unpredictable, and very dangerous. The red tendrils that one can see here and there are the instrument and expression of his will. He spreads them everywhere he wants to assert his dominance. Those who can still see are only a shadow of their former selves, even if they still emit a supernatural energy that is deeply maleficent. May this sigil remain as the ultimate barrier that protects us for as long as we abide on this earth. The statue seems to be pointing in a certain direction or calling for my attention. So what else is down here? This pipe ends with a small vent. It is closed. Oh, hello, Malphus. Are you trying to talk to me, Malphus? 'Cause... Oh, there it is. Well, aren't you going to say hello after jumping out at me like that? Ahem, do forgive my bad manners. I was simply lost in thought. Hello, young lady, once more. Are you lost? Why are you here this time? I really can't say. Suppose I was driven by a sense of urgency. We certainly are in Bunei's domain here, are we not? I think so, but he's not here. At least I don't think he is. No, he is not. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. You're about to free him from the manor's grip, as you need to gain access to what he happens to be unintentionally hiding from you. However, I still need him in Blackwood for the time being. How dare you prevent me from crossing? You can't. You're no longer trapped within these walls. You're right. But I can still give you a present. Voila! Have no fear, young lady. I have faith in your intellect. you will easily surmise how to dispel it, but time is of the essence. I have a few matters to settle in Bunet's realm, in his absence, ideally. Still, if you do run into the loathsome old vulture, kindly do me a favor and tell him that I despise him utterly. Screw you, you bastard! I beg your pardon, what are you plotting? He's disappeared again, that vile old bird. Realm of Stone. Of course I should have known. Malphus would try to fool me. That vile old bird only serves his own interests, and yet I'm so close to my goal. There must be a way to lift this ward. We also got a clue. The excavation site. A piece of tracing paper is not quite what I expected to find. But the annotations seem to complete others elsewhere, so I'll need to find those too. Everything leads me to a well-hidden alcove inside the wall, which holds an ancient ring. This artifact gives me a strange feeling, as if it were calling to me from very far away. So here's Malphus' little present. Going through this barrier is like swimming against the tide. That being said, the symbol does look familiar. This pleased angel, our harpy perhaps, is me protecting what looks like the entrance to a mausoleum. Okay. So go back up. We need to get the ring. Where's the ring? The ring is right here. Grab the ring. Go back down. Use the ring on the statue here. Aha. I don't know what Roman deity is carved into this amulet, but there's no doubt about its potency. I feel particular energy coming from it. Possess the magic amulet. I feel more confident. Stronger. Aha. I don't think the archaeologists ever found this odd-looking Roman amulet. Possessing it was an intoxicating experience. I feel a new strength within me, something that gives me confidence. I feel strong, but also protected, as if someone was guiding me. I can't feel it, but it looks like there's a gentle breeze coming through this vent. The barrier disappeared. I did it! Ha, screw you. A monumental door, likely the entrance to the tomb. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello, Bunet door thing. I never would have imagined that one would entomb the dead so deep underground, unless there were some kind of threat. Red grass, cut clean by this monolith. What kind of world awaits on the other side of this horrible door? If Bunet has been banished from this place, this sigil should be vital for my research. I must memorize it. Alright. We finally got rid of Bunet. Bunet's opposite sigil has been revealed. Every room once blocked by his presence is now inaccessible. Is it a stele? A menhir? Or just a door, maybe? It is literally a door by which we once banished Bunet behind. And now we have set him free. Alright. I think that's everything here. Alright. We're out, boys and girls. Let's get back to Creepy Manor 101. Alright, I guess let's go explore... let's go explore 4S's territory real quick. Assuming the game will let me warp anywhere. Oh, right, I'm possessing this object still. Goodbye, amulet that made me stronger, faster, smarter. I shall miss thee. Alright, we're gonna go explore 4S's realm first. Here we go. Journal entry. Back to Blackwood, 4S's gardens. I loved the manor's east wing and the winter gardens so much, but now the old plants are out of control. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm afraid of getting closer to every item I find. Aureus mentioned horrible experiments to bind souls to objects. I dread the thought of coming across the results of this madness. I may not have a choice, though. I'm terrified to think that Annie or one of her sons might be trapped in this way. So, the observatory I can't go through anymore. The Grand Library I've got to go back to, and I'm now in the gardens. Alright, let's start exploring, shall we? Some adventure stories, an encyclopedia, and a few magazines. The story is only a shadow of its former self. It's falling apart. This wheel could be useful. Alright, so I have a random wheel I can use. This chest is full of toys and stuffed animals. It's very heavy, too. This chest is full of toys. Oh, what's that? I can possess this chest because I'm friggin' strongo, boys? Aw, yeah. Get out of here. Oh, wow. The box actually glitched for a moment. Alright, we're going to possess the box and, maybe not have it sit on the table there, game. That'd be cool. There we go. Aha! A note. Some other novels are kept here. There's something written in the margin of this one. 5713. The Land of Mist by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The Land of Mist? Hold up. Silver Labyrinth. The Land of Mist by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It is actually a real thing. The Land of Mist is a novel written by Arthur Conan Doyle in 1926. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And... okay. What? Alright, so I got an entry down here. Bunay. You enter our world through this portal located under the manor. Under Blackwood. Each discovery is more grim than the last. The sigil is indeed the one that helped close this portal. I need to use it quickly to try and banish him from Blackwood. Okay, what else do we have here? Did his arm slide or move? I must be imagining things. Terrifying creepy dolls moving on their own. No, 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 no. This room must be Edward's. So he's a bit too old for sketches like these. Not if he's dealing with demons. This sketch has been drawn on a punched card. Okay, that's not going to be at all relevant shortly or something, I'm sure. Alright, so now we're in the conservatory. The actual conservatory, mind you. Wow, look at this. Seriously, look at this! Look at this! They have a friggin' tree in their own house! Are you kidding me? What could you put on top of this small piece of furniture? A candlestick, maybe? Oh, a barrel organ. It must have sounded fantastic in the greenhouse. It seems incomplete, though. I see no mechanism to activate it. Oh! This magnificent barrel organ wasn't in the greenhouse when I was still living here. I'd love to play it, but I don't see any music for it. Unless the punched cards are behind the steel sheet under the organ. Okay, what else do we have? Oddly enough, I can't go out to the right. The game literally will not let me go out to the right of the edge of the screen here, so. Alex, thank you so much for fixing my train. It's still missing a wheel, but it's balanced better now and it can run again. Is it true what Mother said? That I could live forever driving my locomotive and then I'll be as happy as the day Father gave it to me? If it's true, you would be wrong to oppose her because I would really like that. But I trust you. I will meet you tonight as planned. Okay, so there's another note. Oh, there's a crack in the glass there. Interesting. And what is into this door to the left here? Oh, yep. The plants of the greenhouse are completely out of control. There's no comfort to be found in here. What a mess. This lounge was much more welcoming in my memory. You literally have a lounge outside your greenhouse? Some documents and newspapers. Most of them are from 1910. This old mirror is stained, and of course, I can't see my own reflection in it. Alright, there's two more rooms here. There's... yep, the room to the right here, the statue room. No, sorry, one more room. That's right. Oh no, there's one more room right here below me still. It's like, yeah, there's 5 rooms in here, isn't there? A gramophone? I can see a record. It looks like it works. Okay, that's super creepy and unnecessary, game. This briefcase is full of punched cards. They make me think of the cylinder of a music box. Such a big clock on the ground. That's impressive. Why? It fell over. No one's lit a fire here for ages. The spiderweb seemed to confirm this. Oh, okay, yep, cool. This is just a room that has a kick-ass fireplace and a high-back chair that's overgrown. And we have one final room here. What the hell is this? The smoking room, isn't it? I wish they would, like, highlight some of these rooms a little bit better. The mirror in the distorted hallway showed this particular bookshelf. And what do I find here? 573. So the other half of the code that I found earlier, I now have the first half to it. 573. I actually forget what the first half was to that. Here it is. Or the second half. 401. 573 401. I don't know what it's for yet, but I have it now. Risila. Okay. Let's keep exploring, shall we? Let's go see Bunay's portion of the house, shall we? Okay, so now we're gonna go into Bunay's controlled portion. Aha! The Manor Part 6. Haberum's gallery. The final floors of the manor and mother and father's bedroom. Bunay didn't leave a trace here. It seems Annie took over the bedroom once I grew up. I'm not sure I would have dared to myself. Hopefully I can find her here. Oh, I'm sure if you were older you would have. Oh! I know what this is. This is the code. It's 5734001. Yo! A family album. There's only one empty spot on the last page. Where is the missing picture? I have a picture book with a missing picture. I can't actually look at it, which is a little odd. But we have a clue. Ah! Lost Memories. I found a beautiful photograph album, and I'm overjoyed to come so close to the story that has escaped me so far, that of Annie and her children. Gabriel is still a child in the picture, and Annie still looks anxious. The last picture of the album is missing. I wish I could find it. So this is basically it. This is like the last of the last major puzzles. We're coming down to the wire here, guys. Alright. Annie took over our parents' bedroom. Doesn't seem right to me, but for her, a long time has passed. This piece of clothing is so big. It must belong to a stranger. Someone much taller and older than anyone in my memories. You mean like your sister grew up? Annie's been working on her research almost everywhere, even in her bedroom. I finished setting up the projector in the library and it works perfectly. The device is both entertaining and decorative. I even plan at some point to electrify it. For the time being, the children still enjoy it, and setting it in motion is always a happy moment. Annie, your sons are truly... Oh, this is Anton. Annie, your sons are truly remarkable. Nevertheless, I have noticed a certain laxity in their lessons and their recent progress. You're so enthralled by your research that you might not have the time for them. Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of criticizing you. I am merely offering my help to supervise their education, if doing so would put your mind at ease. Would you like me to take the boys to town one of these days? Going out and seeing the world would do them good. Anton. You shady, Anton. You shady. Haberim is the 6th demon I have met so far, and one of the most trying. Not because he is violent, for he is hardly bellicose, which probably explains why Bunay has yet to give vent to his anger while in his presence. Each of these beings is unlike what I have read about them, but Haberim is the most enigmatic, and communicating with him is a challenge. I start a sentence and gradually shape it in my mind as I utter it, while Haberim seems to create his in advance and distill it piece by piece in a completely random order. Pauses and silence punctuate a rather disjointed conversation, which makes his presence even more distressing than other. More vindictive characters, I don't know what his intentions are. They are as mysterious as his speech. Truly a perfect compliment for my Alexander. They will have so much to share. 28th of January. It is done. It wasn't easy. Alexander may have been opposed to me. He's still my son, and the ritual was a painful ordeal for him who resisted so much, and for me who saw his soul leave his body. But the instruments I chose for him suits him perfectly. He treasured it. I know it. I should stop thinking. The pain is too strong. Doubt worms itself in too often. Madness is just around the corner, and I have work to do. I must not fail. Fuck! Damn, girl! You sacked your kids? Fireflies trapped in a jar. Both soothing and sad, but they can't survive very long without care. Someone must live here. Annie, where are you? He's been working her switch. What is this pile? Oh, more of Annie's research novels. Okay. So I went here to here. So let's go down a floor. Oh, portal. Magic portal. These notes are father's. Lesson preparations. Did Annie use them for her son's education? These wall lamps have a very peculiar shape and seem rather out of place. Is that a door? I can see something through it. Can I go through? Yes, we have the power! Oh shit, what the fuck is this place? Both needles point to the 7. I doubt this kind of information is given by accident in this reality. So, I have a clock that apparently I need to set to the number 7? I don't know what that's for yet. The seat is, well, it used to be mine. There, Annie's seat. Miss Ward would never have forgotten these ink stains. Or forgiven them? Drafts, copies, it looks like they took the children's education very seriously. Alright, we're now in another stairwell. Of course we are. Someone stopped in their studies of these books. But this research looks recent. They're all about occultism, prophecies and symbols. Oh, and magic. Having a raindrop as a decoration is a bit of a debatable choice, in my humble opinion. I like the raven better. Archives and history books. The Blackwood history scattered across this storeroom. I remember that there used to be more newspapers kept in this trunk. Okay, and then that leads us, of course, back here. And then go up a floor. That leads me back to Annie's bedroom, which means the only place left to go is this far left room here at this point. I didn't know about this room. I always thought the door went into a wardrobe. A veritable exhibition of curiosities. I always wanted something like this. This is a cutscene, by the way. That is terrifying. Impossible. Hello? Strange, I agree. Good Lord. Oh, forgive me, I never had the opportunity to talk to 3 people at the same time, especially when they're hanging on a wall. Oh well, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to? 1. Aim or Hebron, but only 1. Will you help? Help you? Well, I suppose I could help you in the same way I helped the other demons I've met here. We only met fucking Halphus! I never even saw the other demons in person. Big favor, yes. The shape, constraining. Find my sigil. Yes, the locket, incomplete. The other parts of the sigil are near. But I don't know anything about you, Haberim. Why should I help you? Annie knows. Annie knew. Annie knew. Wow, you are all terrifying. Why the past tense? What happened? Answer me. The shape is important. Look for the shapes. On the first step to knowledge, where studies find the light, where statues find refuge. On the first step to knowledge, those are clues. On the first step to knowledge, where studies meet the light. I would have preferred a map. I'll do my best to help you, but first, tell me where Annie is. I beg you. Come back, tell me! Annie, I thought I would find her here, but once again, I still haven't found any answers. So here we go. Another demon. He doesn't seem dangerous, but he might well be the most curious character I've met so far. He speaks in riddles. He only guards the entrance to the attic, but I wouldn't be surprised if Annie has hidden something important there. What was the last clue? I forget what the last clue was. So let's see. Oh my god, there is way too much crap in here. A wooden shield topped with buffalo horns? To each his own. Nope, you won't talk to me? Statue with an empty gaze. It's almost reassuring when you see what passes for normal in the manor. This coral should be better protected. This feather seems to only be here for decoration. It seems this little museum wasn't intended for study. A stuffed green woodpecker. At least the wood paneling is no longer at risk. This egg is huge. It seems like it's hatched already. A long time ago, hopefully. Ectoplasm, 1852 to 1878. A white residue seems to be coming out of these poor people's mouths, or noses. It's somewhat disgusting. Acanthocreus Senomanase. Not bad. Local art, culture, and history. These shotguns are more recent, but I'm not an expert. A musket and a halberd. These weapons would be perfect for a historical reenactment. This Celestine geode is massive. Minerals, amethyst of course, but also quartz, mica, sulfur, and iron pyrite. Oh, and even a garnet. The taxidermist botched the eyes of this fox, giving it a very disturbing look. Corals, they're intact and still look marvelous. This room really is amazing. This tapestry is dusty, just very old. I can see a medieval hunt scene. This elephant appears to have some divine features, but I can't tell where it must have come from. The colors on these butterflies are simply captivating. Alright, coolio. Great. So, I've got to solve the magic puzzle. So, on the something... Is this it? Funny notch things? Raindrop is decoration. Oh, let's back up from where we came from. So in one of these magic hallways is something I'm looking for? Is that what the game... No, no, no! Damn it. I wasn't trying to go to the... right. I'm looking for the secret weird doopy answer thing here, game. Alright, so there's what? 3 stairwells in the game? The one here, the one here, the one here. Technically 4, the one over here. So let's try this main one here. Puzzle I don't have an answer for still, it looks like. Novels. I don't like these patterns. We go down, and we're now here in the creepy statue hallway. Okay, so let's try... No. This weird stairwell. Why do I get the feeling like I'm in the wrong spot? why does it feel like I'm in the wrong spot, game? It feels that way, game. Something with the knowledge text? Could that mean here? Something in here? Ah, where the light to knowledge? Right. I know there's a weird thing with the lamp here. On the... yep, on the something text to knowledge? Where's there a clock with big old hands like that here in the manor, though, game? Right over there? Aha. There's a clock here, but I can't do anything with it for some reason. That is rather frustrating, game. Okay, let's see here. Examine the snake, human, cat trophy cutscene. Is needed. Authors note. I find this puzzle to be unfairly underposed. If you think you can explain the thought process better than I can, look for the shapes. First shape. On the first step to knowledge, find the abandoned studies in the stairwell next to the library. The abandoned studies in the stairwell next to the library. Odd drop shape on banister. What? Hold up. Hold up. I was there twice. Here's the library. And it says, find the abandoned studies on the stairwell next to the... No, game. Hold up. We're going to this stairwell. Yep, there's a stairwell here. The only things here are the Ben-Hur book, though. Okay. So in the stairwell next to the library. Remember that, guys. We're looking for the abandoned studies in the stairwell next to the library. So what do we got here? Archives and history book. The Blackwood history is scattered across the storeroom. Remember there used to be... Hold on. More newspapers. And it's saying... The strange drop shape. What? No. God damn it. Okay. Go back. Yep. Stairwell next to the library. Someone stopped their studies of these books, but the research looks recent. They're all about occultism, prophecies, and magic. Having a raindrop as a decoration. Yep, okay. But that's not the first clue? Oh, what? Someone's... No. I know this game. I know. Literally, I am here. Okay. Find the abandoned studies in the stairwell. Examine the area carefully. Solution. Odd drop shape on banister. Look for the shape. Second shape. Where studies find the light. Fly slightly down to the right into the classroom. Note the portal. Power required. Enter portal. Hint solution. 7. Examine the lights carefully. Solution. Odd lights in an H8 shape. Look for the shapes. What? So am I like what? What? So look for the odd light in an H8 shape. You mean this one right here? That this one's out and not working currently? I feel like I'm being locked out of the puzzle currently. for some reason. And I don't know why. On the first step to knowledge, where studies find the light, where statues find refuge. On the first step to knowledge, yep, on the first step to knowledge, where studies find the light, and then where statues find refuge. Where statues find refuge. Okay. Uh-huh. So... So I have the raindrop as a decoration game. Like, I get that. Look for the shapes. First shape. On the first step to knowledge. Find the abandoned studies in the stairwell next to the library. Examine the area carefully. Odd drop shape on banister. What? I have literally clicked on this game. I have literally clicked on it. What more do I need to do, game? What? What? Odd lights in an HH shape. Where statues find refuge. So it's saying, examine this, I guess. Literally the game, like, if something is look-atable, it highlights it. So I'm going to assume we did it. So then come in here, and the weird lights in the HH shape. Yep. Yep, and then it says go over here to where the Roman statues are. Yep, and it says in the 7th alcove, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't remember a wardrobe, but this looks like mostly like a confessional. Uh-huh. I see the statue there. Okay, and then it says go up, up, up to Annie's bedroom. Up. Uh-huh, and then come over here and look at her notes. Yep, and then possess it. And then what? What? Use the notes on the damaged medallion sigil. What? The room under the attic. What? Hold on. Maybe I'm clicking on the wrong thing? be post-silver labyrinth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh my god, I am dumb. I am so dumb. Apparently I had it. I did it, guys. I just... Okay, here we go. Time for some shenaniganry. So I actually have to put this puzzle back together so it makes some sense, even though it doesn't actually fit together properly in any conceivable way. Yeah. You just have to make it look like it fits together, okay. Codex. The late stuff here. I may just super cheat here and look at the solution. 3 shapes until the game visibly locks them into place. Yep, that makes no sense. You ready for... Alright, you ready? Here's how dumb the game is. So... There we go. So that's 1. Here's 2. Yup. And then 3 is... No, not that piece. This piece. There it is. Oh, shit. Is this your opposite sigil? Thank you. God almighty, human face? Is it stuffed too? That would be... No, that's impossible. Alright, let's go up to the attic, I think is what I'm supposed to do now. Yes, enter the attic. Alright, here we go. The lights are aimed so that they only light up the trunk. So it makes me feel ill at ease. Seems it's always tempting to try a switch. This old heart must have been in the attic for even longer, judging by the thick layer of dust. You haven't... This furniture is mine. A few old relics. So we're gonna... Goddess, this violin is breathtaking. I'm sure Alexander must have crafted it. I can feel his passion and his anger. If I can't take it out of this room, there's no point in possessing it. What's that noise? It's coming from the room below. Pull switch. To return challenges you to a game of Spot the Difference. So we pulled the switch. Oh, cutscene. Suddenly, changed here. Something suddenly changed here. I heard a noise coming from this room. Did I make something change? 3, just like us. 3 objects moved. Find them. Welcome to Spot the Difference. An alcove is opened with a skull hidden inside. Nothing surprises me anymore. That's 1. This bag is... whatever, it's not really. A musket and halberd. No. These. There's a drawer open down here. And then final thing is... what? Volumes of Botanical Encyclopedia. Those 3 things are still in the same place. That's still in the same place. That's still the same. That's still the same. I found 2 of them. What's my last one? Skull, rotated blue butterfly, and drawer below axe cabinet. What? The butterfly? Oh my god, that's like super hard to see. Rare and forever extinct. Yo! Alright, so now I can take the stuff from the room finally. Trapdoor opens, fly up, and take the violin. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna do like the bad ending stuff. And then we'll go back and do the good ending stuff. So... fly up and take the violin. Alexander, I moved and touched to make your acquaintance, even though we cannot speak. Nostalgia and solitude, rejection and anger. Your soul echoes in this violin, Alexander. Okay, so basically we have to start solving puzzles for the other kids now. Hope you're all ready for this. So we finished everything with Haberom's gallery. This violin is extraordinary. I can hear a soul's plaintive song inside of it. So much sorrow. It must be Alexander. Only he and Gabriel knew of Annie's plans. He was the only one who opposed them. Since you rebelled, you had the privilege of getting your own demonic jailer, I see. It's time to join your brothers and gather all of the objects in the basement, which includes getting the unfinished work. That violin is a sublime instrument, but no one can play it without its bow. I'd like to hear the end of this melody, and for that, I'll need to find the hidden bow. Maybe I can find some clues around his bedroom. So there's one final secret... Whoa! Sorry. There's one final secret puzzle, guys. Basically, each brother has 2 items you have to find. Yep, peace signs. But first we need to find their original item. They have 1 major item and 1 minor item. Alexander gives you the first hint with that about, you know, hey, maybe you want to find the bow, hint, hint. I'm going to possess this book here. And this book we need for purposes of the organ, which is upstairs 1 floor. Thankfully, we can just sort of go up and around and up and around. Here we go. Aha. So, see, because I brought that book up here, I now have most of these. They're the punch cards, but, I'm missing a punch card. That's interesting. Let's just take note, by the way, this young child had a room which walks out onto a balcony to this conservatory in this house. So, this drawing here on this one thing that we took note of looks like a punch card is awfully interesting. Aha! Interesting. So now what? Ah, I have to order them somehow. How am I supposed... I'm assuming that's 1. And that's the end? What? Fly served to the house room until you enter a bedroom. Examine the drawings above the bed. Pick up the drawing made on a punch card. Yep. Fly the punch card to the right combined with the barrel organ. Code. Alex, thanks for fixing my train. Fly 1 room down. Suggested solution. Play the gramophone until you have the tune memorized. Tone deaf solution. I've got you covered. Don't worry about it. Open the doors as needed. Fly the punch cards next to the gramophone to the barrel organ. Use them on it. Fly back to the punch card bedroom. Notice a wheel on bookshelf. Take wheel. Fly it and use it on barrel organ. Okay, I need the wheel here. Was not expecting to need the wheel. I would have been stuck there for a long ass time otherwise. Nothing there indicated you needed the wheel, game. Like, there's a lot of some subtle things here where it's just like... yeah, that's not super clear. The fact that, like, that's basically off-screen is not clear. Okay. Solve barrel organ puzzle. Suggestion. You easily memorize that short little tune and delight in the musical adventure with no help. Author's preferred solution. Swear heavily for several minutes. Note that many of those punch cards sound super similar. Then just click this solution. What? So it's 1. So it's a 2 by 1, 2, 3, 6. 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's saying 1, 4, 3, 2, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 4, 4. All right, watch this. It's 1 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Next up was 3 by 2, 2. Yep, there we go. This train is missing a wheel, but the most striking thing I notice is the whispers coming from it. Edward, don't cry. Maybe we could play together later. So now we have Edward's train. What fate was this train rushing towards Edward? I wish I could hear it. So, the incomplete train. The toy I found in the greenhouse is missing a wheel, and this seems to affect the being that is bound to it. If I can find the train's missing wheel, maybe Edward will be at peace. It shouldn't be too far from his room. So, back to Blackwood Forest's garden. The toy is filled with a tangible personality. This is madness. Edward lives within this toy in one way or another. The toy is incomplete. Is that why I have this strange feeling when I touch it, and why it can't communicate with me? I'll need to gather together Annie's 4 children in the room of the basement that seems to be devoted to them, then I might be able to get to the bottom of this. Yeah. I'm not even joking. I would never have solved that music puzzle, guys, normally, so I apologize about super cheat moding that, basically. Fly to the chem lab, codex to the careless young man, take the bottle of cam, yep, already did that. Fly to the bathroom, below the chem lab, did that. Dropper, got it, dropper on, yep. Charred box, now that light ends at dead end. Plants posters, Bambini poster, references note. Fly down to bedroom with telescope, yep. Fly lens to violin workshop in room above, examine oil painting, codex note from Sally, lift note from Sally out of hole to floor. Fly lens, yep. Insect pat, use lens on at light dead end. Inspect pattern, fly to bathroom. Okay, so I have to go to the bathroom, basically. Quickest way back to the bathroom is just warping. Go to the bathroom. Take note of the pattern. Bathroom, game, bathroom, thank you. So I need the insect pattern. This pattern does not appeal to me. This pattern does not appeal to me. This pattern does not appeal to me. Huh? What? Game, why are you screwing with me like this? Ah, here we go. I'm like, no. This pattern was the one I was looking for, right? Yep, dropped that tile and it didn't break. These are no ordinary binoculars. I can sense a powerful force when I come into contact with them, as if they were imbued with Robert's personality. Robert, don't be scared. I'm here. You really helped me, and I'll keep searching. Don't worry. I'm a 12-year-old girl, and I'm going to help you. What did you discover by watching the Blackwoods, Robert? So now we finished up back to Blackwood, the Grand Library. The device in the library led me to the bathroom, where I found a pair of binoculars hidden behind a tile. Either one of the children has a particular sense of humor, Robert springs to mind, or Annie really wanted to hide them. I don't know why, but I suspect the latter might be the case. I can feel Robert's attachment for these binoculars, but also a sense of insecurity and worry. I'll take them to the basement. So all I have left to do is now the observatory, and I am honestly stuck. Yep, fly up until you're in the base of the tower, examine the rubble, and an old friend arrives, follow Seth, open box, labyrinth notes, go to billiard room, whatever left, and get screwdriver. Yep, place screwdriver on metal cylinder, conveyor in the staircase, or just carry it, but this is more fun. Since screwdriver up to 3, author's note, anyone figure out where 2 is? Nope, no one knows where 2 is. Pick the screwdriver back up and take it to Seth. Use it to open the file cabinet so we can climb higher. Drop screwdriver, go to the next level. Seth follows. Codex misleading drawings. Solve misleading puzzle. Mild hint. You can click on the underlined words. What? Look, hold on. Let me just show you what the game is talking about here. You want to talk about some obscurityness here? Let me just look at this. Where is it? So here are 3 pictures. Yup. And then we go and look at the notes here, and it's like, that's strange. I can actually click on the words attached. Never been able to click on this stuff before. I guess because they're underlined, that's the game's hint to be like, hey, you can actually do something with this. So the answer is curiosity for the eyeball, ambition for the mother, and then righteousness for the moon. It's some kind of mantra. Repeating these 3 words in my head helps me see more clearly. Thank you, Seth. Goodbye, oh, no, Ghost Cat's still coming with us. Let's definitely follow Ghost Cat. Where you going, Seth, Ghost Cat buddy? No, Seth! Okay, Seth is coming with me now. Nope, Seth went through the wall. Goodbye, Seth. I miss you. Finally, I can breathe a bit more easily. Seth, are you still here? Seth? So this is Nefarious' portion of the area. Astronomy. Astrology optics. Okay. I really like this wooden globe. Here's Annie with a young boy and a man I don't know. Her husband? My brother-in-law? I can feel a presence approaching. Gabriel must have adopted this object. Probably because it was Gabriel being the oldest. He loves his photos. Hello, Gabriel. You haven't been very welcoming, and I can sense that you're still not at peace. Dear Gabriel, scientific and rational on the outside, but so sentimental otherwise. Oh, we only become complete with all our members and actions. A thing to remember, I suppose. So yeah, I guess this book that I found for Annie is Gabriel's second item. Fly to the top of the tower, take photos, steam achievement, Blackwood reunited, gather Annie's 4 sons. Enter the new passageway right now and proceed to the end to get the bad ending. It's fine if you do. The game claims that you can't go back, but it's lying. If you click continue after the credits roll, you go right back to this point. Steam achievement, the fall of Blackwood. Finish the game without fixing Annie's son's objects. Oh, we're definitely going with the bad ending. Answers to all my questions are near. I can feel it. If I dive into this basement, I will not be able to go back. The game's lying. Thank God. So here we go. Let's get the bad ending, shall we? I had dozens of questions, but all I found were mysteries. 4 souls, 4 objects, and no trace of my close family. I want to find answers. Some kind of meaning to all this. I hope my search is close to its end. I feel so tired. The Abbey, too? This photograph calls to me. Branch after branch, a summoned tree, the tree of Forus, sawn piece by piece and burnt in the fireplace. How do I know this? The candles in the chapel. Yes, Anton must have donated them. These boxes remind me of something. I can't open them, but I do remember a few of the things they contained. The last notebooks, the most dear letters, and a few memories of better times, before the sirens in the plains. The sirens. I can almost hear them. Alright, let's go in the creepy picture here. To have gone so far, to feel so close. Every detail on this face speaks to me, as if it was every feature had been carefully chosen. So I can't go up or backwards. I can go down, though. Mother, may you finally rest in this place. Wherever I go now, I will never forget what you have done for us, nor the things we have seen together. Our devoted son, Gabriel. What? Where the deuce am I? Whoa! Grotesque influences and Romans, just like in history books. Father used to say that Blackwood had been built on ancient foundation, but I'm deep below the estate's ground. These paintings are wonderful and soothing. Where the deuce am I right now? It says I'm in Blackwood Manor still, but that seems shenanigan-y-ish game. Alright, I'll believe you for now. Oh my God, what? Abigail's diary. Page upon page of our childhood memories written with solemn care. Abigail? A massive, magnificent tombstone. Gabriel chose it. He chose it for me. And this body, I'm... Malthus. Your true consciousness is finally awoken. I started to doubt your abilities, my dear child, and nothing would have disappointed me more. Malthus, bird of ill omen, when I first saw you, I should have known how you must have laughed at my expense. Come now, Annie, you wound me. The time we spent together was ever so lovely. You were so charming as Abigail. It truly was a most pleasant diversion. What have you done to disrupt my mind like this? Why, nothing at all, to be perfectly honest. I never expected this curious twist to the tale. You humans are ever so frail. Your potential is staggering. Still, your reincarnation as Abigail was simply hilarious, and more than a little touching, I must say. I suppose that when you died, the ritual you carried out to seal yourself in your sister's journal touched your soul to the extent that you lost your own identity in the process, though you were so determined to protect your sons, you forgot about them to resurrect. If only in thought, your long-departed sister Abigail. Silence! I succeeded, Malthus! How dare you call me frail? My sons are forever safe. No one else could have protected them from this world better than me. Annie, I admire your talent and your character, I must confess, but you failed. You took your sons for granted. You thought of them as being completely dependent on you. You completely forgot that they had developed their own personalities. Alexander, of course, but even little Edward and Robert. Yes, even your beloved Gabriel had a little something you couldn't quite grasp. So the objects you chose are not entirely complete. And regrettably, your son's souls, Annie, were fragmented as well. That's impossible, Malthus! You're trying to fool me again. No one else could have ever come so far in this field. We planned everything. We tried everything! Like your dear Elrius? Come now, Annie. I want to see my sons, Malthus! I'm afraid I can't satisfy your demand, dear friend. They belong now to a world to which you cannot gain entry. What's more, they wouldn't have much to say. They are entities without a conscience, lingering in an infinite trance. I tried to make contact out of idle curiosity, but it was far from a pleasant experience. They are empty. I never felt such a void before. You were so presumptuous, Annie, but rejoice. You all have all eternity to reflect upon your errors. Eternity? I'll spend all eternity to look for my sons, Malthus, and I'll find them! How, Annie? With whose support? With whose resources? Ah, forgive me. I heard the call of another frail human in search of answers. I wonder if he suffers from a madness that exceeds your own. An enticing prospect indeed. Farewell, Annie. Malthus! Stay! I command you! I'm the only one who can do it. The only one! You hear me? Malthus! Stop this! Malthus! So I was never Abigail to begin with. Ooh. Yep. So that's the bad ending, because we didn't find all the additional items for all 4 sons. I basically know where I know where almost all of them are at this point. There's a few that I don't. I'm probably going to have to look them up, but I know where, as you notice, we did find the additional item for Gabriel, of all people, somehow, surprisingly. I mean, I really like the art style in this game. I think some of the puzzles are a little too obtuse. Like, the music puzzle is like, there's way too much involved with some of the music puzzles. The music puzzle with the piano was my own fault. That took like 45 minutes to an hour for that. That was me just being dumb. But some of these last few puzzles are not super clear whether or not you found the answer. Like that puzzle with Alexander and the 3 heads and Habirium or whatever his name was. Holy crap, that was awful. Like, I don't know who designed that, but like the fact that like it doesn't, like, you just have to look at it and there's no jingle or indication that like, yeah, congrats, you found the answer. Like, what? Just a couple problems there. Some of the other puzzles, like the hidden power-ups, like those are super easy to miss. But the fact that like they make some of the other puzzle solving much easier is a huge problem in my book. I would have preferred if the game was a little bit more streamlined, where it's like, no, you really kind of want to do it in this order. Did the game just freeze? No. Okay. So I can apparently resume. And I'll be right back here. Coolio. Alright, so let's go back. Okay, so we now need to find the rest of the secret items here. Fix the train, get the additional item for the bow here. So basically, A must stand for Alexander, E for Edward, G for Gabriel, R for Robert. Okay, so we have a few things left to do. Fly straight up from the pedestal room until you enter a bedroom. Pick up the chest and dump it in front of the bed. Requires power up. Codec the Land of Mist. Puzzle solution. 5713 opens the safe in the billiard room. Do that. No, it opened the... Oh yeah, no, 5713, that's right. I knew it was the billiard. Burp, burp, burp. I even made note. I'm like, I know what that's for. It's the other one, the 573401. By the way, they seem to reuse a lot of numbers here. Kind of frustratingly. Where it becomes very hard to keep track of exactly what's what. So it's 5, 7, 1, 3. And that gets me a wooden wheel. It must belong to a toy. I feel something indefinable when I touch it. So here is Gabriel's, or Edward's second half. This way the story can have a happy ending. So now we have both half of Edward's stuff, which of course takes care of the incomplete train. The train is now complete and returned to its rightful place. I don't feel the same restlessness around this object, and I feel relieved as well. Also, the observatory. Gabriel was not inside the tower, not in the flesh at least. I'm still almost certain that I can feel his presence inside this picture, which shows his younger self with a man who must be his father. Annie's husband, I suppose. But once again, I can feel the absence of something missing, and also a lot of anger. It's particularly rising out of the picture. Maybe if I place it on the bright pillars in the basement, it will recede. So then, of course, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are lost memories. I gathered Gabriel's memories and made them whole once again. Our parting was bitter, but his anger has subsided. So I need the unfinished work and everything in its place. I see both lenses and the strap, but I still feel the distinct impression that this pair of binoculars is incomplete. To calm Robert, I must find the missing part. Maybe exploring his bedroom will help. So I need to go back to Robert's bedroom. Fly to the bathroom below the chem lab. Codex, cipher, solve cipher, solution, the big staircase, 2 right, 4 left, 3 right. What? So bathroom, let's go back to the bathroom then. And find this cipher book that I apparently missed. Is this it? Robert, I have no time for such games. Give it back to me, Alexander. That doesn't seem right. Cipher in the bathroom? What? Jewelry box. What? Fly to the bathroom below the chem lab. Uh-huh. Codex, cipher. Solve cipher. What cipher? There's nothing in here but a cipher. There's the chem lab. This is the bathroom. What the fuck are you talking about a cipher game? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hey, Genji. I have not played the new Mario yet, Genji. Hope you're doing well tonight, by the way. Apologies. I'm losing my mind at the end of this game, even with a strategy guide to help me along. What are you talking about? Fly to the bathroom below the chem lab. Codex, cipher. So hold on. Codex. I'm looking for the entry that this guide is calling the cipher codex. What are you talking about? 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 I have not played the new Mario, mostly because I do not own a Switch. So, yeah. My dearest son. Yep, that one. There's this one. There's that thing. Falco, hidden room, something. Thingamabob. Robert. Sally, plant stuff. Books, 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 stuff. Seriously, I do not know. If this is the cipher clue, I have no idea how I'm supposed to figure out what this cipher is. Like, a cipher needs a key. I don't know if I found the key or not. I'm assuming maybe somewhere I did and I just don't know it. Yeah. Fly codex cipher, solve cipher solution. The big staircase. 2 right, 4 left, 3 right. 2 right. 2 right. 4 left. 3 right. How are you... So, hold on. How do you figure out what the cipher key to this is? Is it a simple substitution? Hold on. Hold on. The first line is 2 right.